Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Welcome Lauren, it's good to see you. Alright, late start because I had to wait for some groceries and stuff. That's all done. Now we can play Stormblood. Wow, it's so late that there's not even a login queue anymore. Now, there's a clip I've been wanting to show on stream that I took off stream. I kept forgetting, but I'll do that now quickly. Just a funny thing I saw in game. A lot of people playing around with cars. In Idleshire. That was fun. Hey, welcome. Reviewed the VOD where you fought Susano. Chat, you're extremely disappointed in them. During the sword clash, you did not even see one Metal Gear Rising reference. I did get one on YouTube. Right. We're going to do some more MSQ 4.2. I don't know how long 4.2 is. Mia told me it was short. It seemed shorter than 4.1, but we'll see how far through it we can get today with the late start. Make a start on it anyways. Catch up and do roulette sometime. Did we do that yesterday? I suppose we didn't do all roulette, so we only did a couple. That was fun though. I've started doing a main scenario roulette again, just to level up Samurai. Because I forgot just how much ridiculous XP that gives. The Samurai's 58, yeah. Yeah, that one is every tank's favourite trial, yes. Susano's cool. I like that one. Okay. Yeah, a lot happened last time. We were helping Kiribania, Alamigo, get set up. Seems like they're working towards making a republic. Oh yes, yeah, they did make a republic, didn't they? Inspired by Ishgard's House of Commons. That's nice. The Ananta, the faction that worships Sri Lakshmi, tried to temper everyone there. That was pretty horrible. But Arenvol helped us to save everyone, and so did Fordolba. So we're not sure what Fordolba's going to make of herself, but she used her gift to save a bunch of people, and that was pretty nice. What else happened? We went on a treasure hunt. Found lots of treasure, so Alamigo has plenty of cash now to get started. Oh yeah, and they're getting the saltery started up, so they're getting their industry going. And oh yeah, Raoban was officially relieved of his post at Nanamo's side, so that he could be free to help out his homeland. So Pippin has now taken his place as leader of the Uldar military. That was really touching. Got some really nice backstory for Nanamo and Raoban. Okay. Ninja. For Dollar Redemption arc? Possibly. They've been quiet since their treachery in the throne room, but the Kalyana are a problem we'll need to solve at some point. Yeah, frickin' Kalyana jerks. Tidings from the east. Oh yeah, Gusetsu has made it back to land with Yotsuyu. It seems she might have amnesia or something, but he's taking care of her. I'm looking forward to catching up with him. Lise has tidings to share with you. Mel-chan, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognised the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Oh, Lise. Lise. Did you have to? Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Rauga's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now, not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fadola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Mel-chan, there you are. Alphinaud. Alizé. Alphinaud, Alizé, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that she didn't say. Only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alizé is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust? Huh. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Yo! Hey Tag, welcome! You've been getting back into Monster Hunter World lately, been helping out randoms with their urgents. Ah, that's cool. Put on your wide range set and heal and buff everyone. Ah, that's really cool. That's really good. Give Tataru a hug from me, alright? Aww. I hope all goes well in Kugane. Safe travels. To Kugane! Now we're off to the Doma side of things. Hey Mia, welcome! That feeling when you do a roulette to close out the day on your main and realise you forgot to re-equip your actual armour and not the Eureka specific armour. Oh no! It was really awkward when you realised why you died so fast. Oh. It's alright, I'm sure that happens to a lot of people if Eureka requires specific stuff. Hey Yuri-chan, welcome! You also found mods that add FF14 artifact weapons and armor to Monster Hunter World. Ooh, that's cool. Greetings, honoured madam. May I show you in? Yes, please. Oh, everyone's here. Well, most everyone's here. The son of Hien.
My friends, thank you for coming at such short notice.
We were told the matter was urgent. I take it Yugiri and Soroban are also involved?
My presence here is but a happy coincidence. I am come on separate business, which can wait.
My apologies. Master Hancock, pray, tell our friends exactly what you told me.
Of course, of course. Some few days ago, a large detachment of soldiers was seen arriving at the Garlean embassy. This seemed to me most unusual, as no personages of note are due to visit for a matter of months. So, I made a few inquiries, whereupon I learned of a most curious rumor. Apparently, the soldiers were dispatched to Kugane to investigate recent sightings of a certain individual.
A certain individual.
The late acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma, Yotsuyu.
I beg your pardon?
I too am loath to believe it. I saw the keep come down on top of her. We all did.
I would not presume to question your eyewitness accounts, nor am I one to take rumors at face value. The fact is, the Garleans have no knowledge of what took place at Doma Castle. They may well be chasing after a woman who merely resembles Yotsuyu. But a woman who resembles Yotsuyu in the company of a grizzled Rogadan samurai? I dare say that thickens the plot.
Gosetsu! He's alive!
Gosetsu!
While I've no conclusive proof, I thought that such a possibility warranted your attention.
Have you informed Lord Hien? Well, I think we'd all like to believe the old bear survived.
Indeed. While I dare not give myself wholly to hope, I will not deny that I have prayed for such a miracle ever since that fateful day. But regardless of my personal feelings, if the Empire has seen fit to pursue these rumors so vigorously, we can scarce afford to ignore them. I am bound by duty to ascertain the truth of the matter. Will you join me in this quest?
Yes, let's go, let's go. We'll find Gosetsu together. I'm not sure what I'd do if I saw Yotsuyu again. It's about the friend, not the enemy. Gosetsu!
Thank you. If Gosetsu yet lives, he will need our help if he is to avoid capture.
Gosetsu is a dear friend, and we cannot abandon him to the mercy of the Empire. Our course is clear. Hancock, is there aught else you can tell us?
Alas not, but I have taken the liberty of employing one of the finest informants money can buy. You shall have the latest intelligence on the Garleans' movements, and more besides.
Don't like his smile. Reminds me of Nero's smile. FF14 Nero. You have the Dark Chaos Armor and Deathbringer in the Paladin's Katana and Holy Shield in Monster Hunter World. Ah, that's cool. The informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. From its shining facade to its dark underbelly, few know Kugane as intimately as he. One of the finest informants money can buy. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Permit me to assist you in your quest, my friends. The sooner your business is concluded, the sooner we may speak of mine. Should your search take you away from Kugane, my boat is at your disposal. I shall see that she is ready to sail. I'll give Soroban a hand. If he's providing us a ship, the least we can do is supply the provisions. We'll be at the pier if you need us. A welcome offer and an excellent plan. Without further ado then, let us seek out this informant in Sanjo Hanamachi. No, don't leave, Tataru. I'm supposed to give you a hug from Lee's. Rip. No hug. No, no one but smelly old Hancock. As I mentioned, the informant awaits your pleasure in the back streets of Sanjo Hanamachi. I can confidently vouch for the quality of his intelligence, if little else. Is this going to be that that catfish again? The one who betrayed us before? We shall see. Bum, bum. They replaced the models of equipment already in game, so multiplayer, other players will only see whatever they replace. Yeah, that makes sense. You have had dealings with informants in this city, have you not? Perchance you are already acquainted with this one. Given the Empire's movements, it seems highly probable that Gosetsu and Yotsuyu were indeed in Kugane, yet I can offer no explanation as to why they should be together. This should be the place. Now we wait and see who comes. Yep. It has been a while, my friends. Yes, a long while indeed. Yep. I knew it. Gyodo, any funny business and you know what will happen, I trust? No funny business. Only loyal service and the finest quality information. Of course, such quality does not come cheap. No, but then Hancock already paid you. Honestly, you must think we were born yesterday. I've half a mind to call Lee's. No, Lee's, I beg you. No boots. I will tell you everything I know, free of charge. The Empire searches for Yotsuyu, high and low, far and wide. Come to enlist my help, they did, promising rich rewards for decisive information. And have you decisive information? Were the two individuals cited here indeed Gosetsu and Yotsuyu? Alas, see them with my own eyes I did not, but the Imperials are confident. Yes, very confident indeed. Look at the size of their contingent. But here is something they do not know. A rumour which you will find most interesting, I think. They say an elderly Rugodan samurai appeared on Kugane Dori with a beauteous maiden and sold his katana to a pawnbroker. 'Twas no common katana either, but one of surpassing craftsmanship. Well, that is interesting. Assuming it's true. Did you corroborate the rumour with the pawnbroker in question? No. Regrettably, I do not have a working relationship with the master of Shofuku Chichitan. Now why would that be, I wonder? If I didn't know better, I'd think he'd lent you money. He will help you, I'm certain. While you speak with him, I will make contact with my Garlean connections and learn what I can of their progress. A glimpse of the blade is all I need to be sure. But is it wise to let the Namazu out of our sight? No, he'll betray us. He can sell the fact that we're here to the Empire. No more betrayals. No more boots. To divide our forces is simply more efficient. He's right. Given the urgency, we would do well to split up. And so I will go with our friend here. Nothing improves efficiency like a little supervision. Yes, we will go together, and there'll be no boots. Let's be about it then. Good luck with the katana. Shall we reconvene at the pier later on? Fragrant as the Ruby Bazaar offices are, I prefer the fresh air. I believe Alizé has her task well in hand. Shall we seek out the pawnbroker? Nod. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yes. I love the little squeaking noise. I learned greeting. Do. Slash greet. Hi. Kind of funny that isn't a default emote. Is it not strange that we should be compelled to turn to one who betrayed both you and Gosetsu to the Empire? I would say the fates made mock of us, had I not met Hancock. The sword in the store. Alphinaud is eager to find the pawnbroker. Everything in order. Then let us proceed to Kugane Dori and find the master of Shofuku Shichitan. Down there. Alright. Where was it? Markets? Yeah, markets. There's also a mod that replaces the Draken armor and Guybold with the versions used by Nidhogg possessed Justinian. Ah, that's cool. I forgot that those were in Monster Hunter World. That's cool. Hello. We might have had customers like those you describe. So many people come through. It's difficult to remember. Perhaps you could jog my memory by making a purchase? No? Well, you can't blame a woman for trying. Jerk. A Rogadin samurai and a maiden? Never seen 'em. Now, you don't have any business with me. Make way for someone who does. Jerk. Oh, hey, you giddy. I have yet to identify the pawnbroker in question. Have your inquiries proven any more fruitful? Nope. Oh, there's Alfie. Simply utter the word pawnbroker and a score of them gather around you. Finding our man may not be quite as simple as I thought. Try the back alley. No one here? Hello, pawnbroker. Your favourite version of the sword in the stone is an aria of sorrow. The sword is still lodged in a big old rock. Oh yes, I forgot about that. That's great. Oh, I missed this one. And Soma treats it more like a hammer. Yeah, I forgot about that. I love the aria of sorrow. That's really funny. Welcome, good madam. Welcome. Will you be buying or... Ah, so you have heard tell of the Rogadin Samurai's katana? Small wonder. It is a fine example of its kind. One moment. Dear, I hope you have found our pawnbroker. Eventually. Excellent work, Melchan. And that is the katana? There can be no doubt. It is Gosetsu's blade. The craftsmanship is exquisite, is it not? And you'll be pleased to know that the pledge has just expired. I should be glad to sell it to you. Assuming you have the coin? This is no ordinary weapon, you understand, and it is priced accordingly. But if you are serious, I suggest you act quickly, as several noted collectors have already expressed an interest. The blade represents conclusive proof of Gosetsu's survival. I suppose this could be considered a necessary cost in securing his safe return. Yet it is not a decision I can make alone, least of all when our nation has scarce begun to rebuild. Yeah, I'll buy it. I've got like 12 million gil, it's fine. Nay, my friend. Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot ask this of you. It is enough to know that Gosetsu is alive and well. Yugiri, wait. The scions will buy the katana. Pray consider it a gift. Master Alphinaud, your kindness is touching, truly. Yet, in matters of coin, would Mistress Tataru not expect to be consulted? Come now. Our friend would never have relinquished his blade with a need not great. Are we not bound by honour to help a friend in need? I say we are, and I am sure Tataru will wholeheartedly agree. It's settled then. You have made a wide choice, my friend. Such pieces are few and far between. Now, if you'll be so good as to come this way, I shall prepare the necessary papers. If I may ask, sir, after he visited your establishment, do you perhaps know where the old samurai went? He is our friend, and we would return his weapon to him. A friend of yours, you say? I see. Well then, I suppose there can be no harm in telling you. No sooner had I provided him with the requested sum, than his pretty young companion began clamouring for dango. I duly recommended those served at the Umineko tea house, and thither did they set off. Clamouring for dango? Can these truly be the same people? It makes no sense. Some manner of code, perhaps, but it avails us naught to speculate. Let us go to this tea house and see if we can pick up their trail. Thank you. Wonder how much the sword was. Managed to catch every ultra rare fish in Heavenswood. Oh, nice. Congrats. That's a big task. If you're looking for your friends, you could do worse than try the Umineko tea house. I make no guarantees, of course. Yeah, Alphinaud's going to get in trouble, isn't he? And I'm just looking up dango on Wikipedia. I'm curious to know more about it. Rice flour dumpling. Bum, 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 bum. Come in all different flavours. Interesting. A dumpling made from rice flour mixed with uruchi rice flour and glutinous rice flour. Glutinous, sorry. Sounds nice, actually. Alright, where's this tea house? Mogo. The Gosetsu I knew had little time for tea houses. No wine. This is the proprietor of the tea house. Let us find out what she knows. But of course I remember. How could I forget a pair like that? The most beautiful girl you'll ever see, scoffing down Dungo as if her life depended on it, while the old samurai looked on. Not quite what he expected, I'll wager. Far be it from me to gossip about my customers, but he was planning to spirit her away across the Ruby Sea, out of the reach of her family, no doubt. When the girl had finally had her fill, they set off in the direction of the Shiokaze Holstery, presumably to find someone discreet with a boat. So Gosetsu makes for Doma. But this woman who travels with him, the more I hear about her, the more I wonder if she can truly be Yotsuyu. He's got a very wrong impression of what's going on. For all our success in tracing Gosetsu's movements, how he came to be travelling with Yotsuyu remains a mystery, to say nothing of this Dungo business. Hope on the waves. What the hell's that? Gosetsu's trail leads to the sea, and that is where Yugiri would go. While doubts remain over the identity of Gosetsu's travelling companion, for now we can but follow the trail. Come, let us away to the pier, and make ready to sail. With luck, Alize will already have joined Master Sotoban and Mistress Tataru there. That looks so cool. Have to do that soon. Might do that next-ish. It's very cool looking. What would you think if you didn't know the truth? Yeah, I probably would jump to that conclusion too. The others all did their part. I'm truly blessed to have such dependable comrades. I watched Gyodo meet with his Imperial associate, and I have to say I'm impressed. He has sucker fancy down to a fine art. Apparently, Gyodo did his duty and then promptly excused himself. Couldn't bear another moment under Alize's withering gaze, I expect. Tataru! While we were arranging the provisions, Sotoban told me all about his many business ventures. Honestly, his nose for profit puts mine to shame. Here's your hug from Leaves. Yeah. And now we'll find out if Alphinaud's in trouble. For buying the sword without consulting Tataru. Excellent timing, my friends. Mistress Alize arrived mere moments ago. All went well at my end. Gyodo met with an Imperial officer and wheedled his way to some new information. It seems the troops who recently arrived in Kugane came directly from Garlemald. The Imperials based here have been kept in the dark. And that's not all. A contingent of the aforementioned troops are preparing for deployment to the Ruby Sea. If I didn't know better, I'd say they'd picked up Gosetsu's trail. Then your information matches ours. We are quite certain that Gosetsu seeks to cross to the mainland. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Did I hear that right? You used Scion funds to buy Gosetsu's katana? At the asking price? Aye, well, we were in some haste, and it seemed a worthwhile gesture. Speaking of which, here is the contract of sale. Pray see that the man is paid. Uh-oh. Fool's beard! You agreed to this? Give me strength. Well, it's not like the search can wait. You'd best be on your way. But Alphinaud, we need to talk. I want you to come straight to the offices as soon as you get back. Promise me. Oh? Very well. I shall call upon you as soon as I return. She's not mad, she's just disappointed. First, let us go to the Ruby Price. If Gosetsu has already set sail, the sentries there are sure to have seen him. Bye. Oh, shiny. Judging by her reaction, Mistress Tataru is none too pleased. I apologise if the katana has caused strife. Mistress Tataru seems in low spirits. Happily, my latest venture may prove just the tonic. What is the going rate for a priceless weapon, I wonder? And now I know who not to ask. Tataru seemed rather vexed, did she not? Ever the melodramatists, I'm sure our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress. We have work to do. She's upset you didn't haggle.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries.
Wow. I suggest we go that way.
What's going on out there?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy.
Ikaruga. I keep hearing that's a really good shmup. I haven't played it yet, though. It's on Steam now.
We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
Oh, I see. Robots! Let us at them.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Why do they care about Yotsuyu?
Even if she isn't urgent. Our allies are under attack and they need our help.
Okay, or maybe they think she's a prisoner of Gosetsu.
We will help them while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Alphinaud? I want my daughter with me.
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
Oh. What is... What?
Come.
Yes, he needs help. I did it!
An opening. Your defense is lacking.
No time to rest, Master Alphinaud. Our allies are sorely pressed. Well, look who it is. I won't say no to the help, but I'm not best pleased if we need it. He just wanted to show us that he's been learning to swim. Here's a cinnamon roll. Boom! Still learning what combinations I want to use with this ability. It's just fun to hit the button every now and then, though. Just throw out lots of spells. That's that Tenchi Jin thing, where I chain 3 things together. Boom! You're here for the old man, yes? He's at the top. You'd best hurry. Bum, 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 bum.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan, eliminate hostiles! All forces, attack!
Spam my AoE. Oh, you messed up my Mudra. Come, let us even the odds. Reinforcements! I need reinforcements! But they should still have Magitech armor in reserve. Steel yourselves. Trick attack. Nice. Oh, I've got slow on me. I was wondering why things weren't working properly. Oh, more robots. Watch out, he means to blow it up. Blow what up? 2 of them. We shall need a strategy. Mo-Chen, draw the armor this way. Ah, this is your Doton. Okay, cool. Stack the Dotons together. Urgh. Soft detonate. Ah! Make it stop. Nice. Stubborn swine. You forced my hand. Deploy the Hexadrome. Have care. We know not what we face. I think we've fought one of these in Alamigo. It's fine. Maybe. Hey. Back, all of you. Can make a little shield for us or something? No? Oh god.
The art of my forebears.
Mist and shade. Take form and go forth. Oh, she's doing something cool. Doing cool ninja things. Leave her alone, butthead. She's got shadow clones. That's cool. There are too many. Draw them to me. I shall finish this. Mo-Chen, my shadows and I shall tend to half. The rest is yours. Ah. 20 seconds to Starstorm. I'm trying to figure out where I should be drawing them. There's a blue thing there, but Alphinaud said to draw them to him.
Focus. Release.
Stars above, rain destruction upon mine enemies. Ooh. That sounds shiny. I didn't really see it though. Oh. Frog. Stick my frog onto you. Roar. That was a fun fight.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that.
Yeah.
But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Suyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
You're being a bit... calm down, Alfie. Calm down. Being a bit confrontational.
Of course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed. But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
A trick, surely.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
What to do with her?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Tsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say. But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
You have my word.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're welcome.
Thanks. Douchebag. Alright, gonna catch up on chat now. How much can one katana, constantly hyped by the salesman as priceless and unique cost when you buy it at the asking price without remotely stopping to haggle it down? Yeah. Oof. I wonder how much that cost. Alphinaud impressing in many, many ways tonight. He's starting to realise he made Tataru very mad and he's taking it out on others. Ah, yeah, that might be it. With you and yours at our side, we have naught to fear. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I'm glad he's okay. Uncle Gosetsu. Are you coming with us? Yeah, I guess. Few suffered more at Yotsuyu's hands than Gosetsu. If this is his wish, so be it. As Tansui says, we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go and see if I'm right. You still here? Do us a favour and take that damnable woman far away before she calls down more destruction upon us. Arrgh. Look at all these people. Everyone's staring at me. I understand I have the Scions to thank for my katana's safe return. A samurai's blade is his soul, and no words will suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with mine. Aww. Aww. Kosetsu lives. All other considerations should pale next to that. And yet... Are we certain she is the real Yotsuyu? And here she is, just as I anticipated. I am only surprised she agreed to hold off until the Empire withdrew. Kosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. It was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Mel-chan is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We need to talk about her. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine. But I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off you. Not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. All right, if you say so. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores, near Isari, but out of the village's sight. Yes, let's go see Hien. Shove Alfie in the hyperbolic time chamber until he matures. Oh, it's fun watching him mature, though. We'd do well to give Isari a wide berth, for everyone's sake. Though I only know Yotsuyu by reputation, this woman could scarce seem more different. Let us make haste to the city. Lord Hien must know of this. Another time, Tsuyu. Our path takes us in a different direction. Are we going to that village? They might have Dungo. Oh. I feel really bad for her, actually. She's like a different person now. Here is where we part ways, my friend. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Lo Chen, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. They all look at Alfie. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Far more than you think, plainly. Or did he not look at the cost? A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had you bothered to check the price. Oh no, he didn't check the price before he signed the contract. What? I had no idea. Oh no. This business venture of Soroban's, you will give it fair hearing, I trust? He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. He learnt a valuable lesson today. Oh. Oh, it's just the Hell's Lid stuff that leads into the those trials. Cool. Nice, I got access to that now. Hey Freak, welcome. How are you? He bought the katana sight unseen. Yeah, oh god, he didn't even look at the cost. He was just like, yep, sure. Sign here. He's absolutely mortified, isn't he? Well, maybe he'll think twice before making his next grand gesture. If he ever missed an opportunity to show me how much more mature and responsible he is, I'd sympathise. I mean, I do, to a point. But that doesn't mean I'm about to let him forget this. Aww. I confess, I had never had much cause to consider the state of my personal finances. Until now. Confound it. Aww. But he learned to swim. The trial series is actually a setup to recoup the cost of Alphinaud buying Gosetsu's katana without haggling. That's actually hilarious. Oh. We'll give him a hug. He tried. He learned. And do you have any other dialogue if I'm... No? Okay. Sometimes they have other dialogue. Elation and trepidation. Higiri is eager to see Gosetsu safely back to their master. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. Yeah. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Hey, I'm doing well, thanks, Freak. Having fun. Alright. Shall talk to you later, Soroban, so we can start doing more dungeons and trials. That will be for another time. Yeah, you can't really put her on trial without her memory. She's just a completely different person at the moment. She can't answer for crime she doesn't even remember. Before finishing Stormblood? Yeah. Yeah, I'll usually do that kind of thing before moving on to the next expansion. Otherwise it's too easy to get overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I've left behind, so that's why I kind of Try and do everything from an expansion before moving on. Yeah, I'll probably do that soon. All is well? Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed. Quietly, if you please. Well, I am a ninja as well. At the moment. Again.
My lord Hien, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
What?
And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
To do a fancy
We
speech
have played
first.
this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to.
Aw.
Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Soyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Yeah, I don't think it's an act. Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. Aww. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toll will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gosetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. And here they are. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh? He was here when I arrived? For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we will be happy to assist you. We should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. Ha! And there I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. Oh, want to hang out with Hien? Fine. We'll stay here, I guess. If she was acting, it's highly doubtful she'd act like a child instead of just pretending to lose her memories. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Hi. All here know Jifuya well. His movements would not have gone unnoticed. Doma has only begun to rebuild. I can only pray that we do not suffer another war. You seek the captain? He passed by a little while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone, as it happens. He did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. But I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. The past. Alfie! It should come as no surprise, but a number of soldiers here were unsettled by Yotsuyu's arrival. Thankfully, Lord Hien was able to put their minds at ease. For now. Captain Jifuya? He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alizé when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? Skilled samurai. Alizé! So many side quests. I see the trail led you here as well. This man says he saw Jifuya leave. Aye, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I'm sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they will be alright. Gosetsu too? It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Melchan. Alphinaud and I shall hold the fort. Wonder if she's hanging out with Alphinaud now? No? Okay. Aha. Hey, you okay? What's going on?
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Hien! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
Hmm?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
Hmm.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman.
Jeez, how many times was she sold?
It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath, then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Yeah. Sensing a theme with these post-game patches, like diving into the messed up backstory of Fordola and Yotsuyu. Yeah. Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Oh, shortcut. I can just teleport in there. Save like 20 seconds. Spending gil to save time. We're back. Lord Hien and Master Alphinaud look troubled. Something is afoot. Everyone is here. Good. There have been developments that demand our immediate attention. Jifuya can't be the only one here with a mortal fear of Yotsuyu. She tormented these people. That her mere presence should sow such strife. I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Jifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depths of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. It is as Lord Hien says, the Empire is on the move, and we, as ever, find ourselves on the back foot. Storm on the horizon. Another storm. Can't wait to see Mandeville's messed up backstory. Well, we did find out last time that Godbert is a typical rich person. Taxing the rich to help the poor is a very bad idea, says rich person. Sadly. The Empire is on the move, and Hien would not be caught on the back foot. Pancakes! While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fluminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. You giddy, Mochan? Can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Alize and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. We would be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakudo, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them and, should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Melchan and Yugiri. Well, well. Guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I've seen it all. To Castrum Fluminus, then. Let us find out what the Empire's game is. Godbert's tale went to business school. A little bit quicker. Hang on. See if I can see Yosetsu around here? Question mark? Bum ba da bum. No? Oh well. To Namai. There's that castrum that we didn't end up going there during Stormblood, during 4.0. Hello. Doma is ill-equipped to deal with an aerial offensive. Should the Empire be so minded, the Zaela's flying mounts would be our only hope. The area is secure. Whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come into view at any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum. Okay.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Interesting. Hello?
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
Asahi. Don't believe I know you?
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
Plenipotentiary. There's a word I hadn't heard before.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Dorma.
Well then, we have much to discuss.
Don't trust this kid at all.
Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
Ominous music playing. Clearly he's sincere. Can I have your gunship? I say, do I stand in the presence of the fabled Icon Slayer? What an honor! Yeah, you watch yourself. Lord Hien is magnanimous in victory. Given our nation's troubled history, we did not expect such hospitality. Maxima. I feel like I've heard that name. Maybe? Peace. After all they have done, never has the word rung more hollow. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yugiri, pray go on ahead to the Yuzuka Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. Meanwhile, I steal their cool jet thing. My cool jet thing now. Yuzuka Manor, which I haven't unlocked yet. I think this is where all the Beast Tribe stuff is for these, I forgot the name of their race. For them. They're pretty cute. Such scenes of devastation greeted us on our journey here. The bitter wages of war. Yeah, that would be your country's fault. I have read much about the architecture and geology of Doma. Words do not do it justice. Upon disembarking, we will proceed directly to my hall, where we may enjoy some privacy. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. To the Enclave. Let's see how they're going here. They got an Aetherite now? Aetherites! Ah. Kozakura and the Shaz and Kai hold the purse strings around here, it seems. Time will tell if we were right to place our trust in them. Ethernet shard! Oh my god! They got Ethernet! Ah! I had to travel here manually before. Yay! Turtles! I come bearing gifts! Ah, that's cool. Hey Agnika, how are ya? You wanna gush about how cute Suyu is? She's so different now. As long as it's not spoilery, you can. Whatever happens out there, I have to believe everything will be alright here. So long as someone, be it me or another, remains to watch over these children. Especially those who have no one else left. Hang on, this place is looking much nicer. They've been hard at work. All this talk of reconstruction, talk. But if ever it becomes more, our workshops too must be rebuilt. Any fool must see this. Oh, I mean, seems like there's a lot of reconstruction that's already happened, but hey, that's just my opinion. Good luck with that log. Ah, his saw has no teeth left, okay. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, that's how you got the... Oh, that's why you were timed out last time? Ah, I see. Damn, look at all this progress. Ethernet shard. Oh, yes, I can mount up here. Could I do that before? I don't remember being able to do that. Ooh, got a little pond out here. I bet I can fish here. I did a lot of fishing off stream over the last couple days. My fisher is 58, I think. 59, nice. Nearly 60. Clearing away the rubble is only the beginning. We plan to fill the area with a host of new buildings to encourage the rebirth of the Enclave. make sure I grab these aetherites. Fishing is super chill, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't been ocean fishing yet. I should look into that. Cannot see anything from here. What are you trying to see? Questionable. Alright. Oh, loads of people. I cannot imagine what business you might have with me, an old man past his prime with far too much time on his hands. Okay. Bye. Turtle! Hello, hang on, I'm gonna go do aetherite things. Another one over there, go grab that. Oh, we got a a retainer bell. Nice. Must you be forever ringing that infernal bell? Don't sit next to the retainer bell, you ding dong. Sit over here or something. My, what big ears you have. All the better to hear you with. What do you mean by that? No reply? Okay. The surest way to hasten our progress is to improve our fare. Feed a man the same bland gruel for weeks on end and see what you get. That's fair. Triple triad. Progress and pleasure go hand in hand, which is to say that, for all we have accomplished in improving the lot of our people, we must never forget to enjoy the benefits for ourselves. And no, this is not simply an excuse to justify my love of triple triad. It is one of many excuses, I will have you know. Very good. Very good. With all the recent developments, I've been thinking about how best to utilise this area. Yeah, I wonder what this is going to be. I'm not pushing myself up, I'm pushing the earth down. Sure. Ooh. Pretty. Oh man, what a nice little eating area. After clearing away all the rubble, I asked the builders to join the little islands with bridges. Ideally, I would like to make more extensive changes, but it seems that other projects must take priority. Yeah, probably need, like, houses. Out of all the names, I called him a ding-dong. River. The One River is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Okay. Ding dong's a good insult. I like it. Oh, this is a big area. The Enclave Demiz? I forget how you pronounce that. Gonna be a big farm. Formidable farmer. It took a lot of blood, sweat and tears, but we finally cleared away all that rubble. I wonder if the Shazenkai would let us use this farmland. Shazenkai? Alright. Looks like I can unlock the Doman Reconstruction stuff now. Nice. I couldn't do that before, so I have access to more things. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I did not. Yeah, a ding dong. Yeah, I did not make that connection somehow. With bell-based... I'm pretty sure the guy with bell-based trauma will physically wince at that, yeah. I did not make that connection. Oh, hello. You stand before the Hien Khan, residence of Lord Hien. Ooh. Hi. Also using a kitty. Kitties are the best. Twins! The residents took the news of the Imperial delegation well enough. It should be business as usual. Did they though? That's a kind of a strange thing to not question. So it's to be a peace negotiation. I'm curious to see what the ambassador brings to the discussion table. Doesn't this place look incredible? Yeah, it's so nice. Great. Thanks to Master Alphinaud and Mistress Alizé's assurances, the people are reacting calmly to Imperial presence. Good work, kids. Reclamation box. Clearly designed to hold a large quantity of items, but for what purpose you cannot say. Okay, haven't unlocked that. Donation basket. I'll unlock that stuff later. Mistress Angora, you honour us with your presence. What do you do here? My name is Yamogi, and as for what I do, well, when our family still had our stall, I helped my parents sell Dungo, but those days are gone. The markets once rivaled those of Kugane. You could buy anything, even Hunnish spices. It would take many years of hard work before it even begins to approach its former glory, but we will do what we must. The Enclave was once the centre of culture and commerce. Merchants and artisans from all across Yangsha came here to live and work, but that all ended a year ago. Oh. Sure. After crushing the rebellion, Xenos made an example of the Enclave, and we who survived were forced to live in the ruins. Monzon suffered a similar fate, though unlike the Enclave, none were allowed to remain. Ah yeah, I remember that now. But those dark days are finally behind us. Now that our homeland has been freed from Garlean rule, we can begin rebuilding in earnest. Is it not wonderful? Yeah, it is. Lord Hien has requested that Master Alphinaud and Mistress Alizé also be present at the negotiation. There we go. What did you want to party for, Lauren? There you are, Melchan. So, first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say, I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time. Yeah, it's only been like 2 patches. We even have an Aetherite now, courtesy of the Onishishu. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior of Light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. Are people scared to use it? But on to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the Scions, Alphinaud and Alizé will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. Yeah. Eat, drink, and look imposing. I knew I could count on you. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode, the Hien. The guardsmen will see you in. Alright. At the docks. Okay, what's at the docks? Ah, you've got that emote? Nice. From the turtles. Oh, nice. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I can use that in the dome and stuff, can't I? Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I've started keeping those. Yeah. Yeah, I think you told me before to start keeping hold of the pieces, the elegant pieces. So I've got a bunch on my retainers actually, so I'll be able to turn in a bunch of those. Oh, thank you. That's alright, Lauren. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, time to eat, drink, and look imposing. Fancy.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Doma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
Willingness to cede Doma.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat.
Alright, what primal are you getting your asses kicked by?
On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning. And it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now, there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Yeah. Just wanted to welcome me to the Enclave and give me a gift next to the Kojin who says I come bearing gifts. Ah, nice. Sounds like he's scared after we beat up his son. Yeah, that would make sense, actually.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
Different factions.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
Yeah, exactly.
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange.
Exchange. Who have you got?
Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
No, get out.
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
I don't like it. Don't like it. Kick their butts in Alamigo and in Doma, and now they suddenly want to make peace talks. The fact that there are two opposing factions at work in Garlemald complicates matters. Even assuming Asahi and his associates can be trusted, what of the others? That the Empire should send Yotsuyu's stepbrother of all people. I wonder how he feels, a son of Doma returning home to speak for the oppressors his countrymen drove out. Whatever Lord Hien's decision should be, I shall abide by it. Yet, I would be glad to welcome my lost brothers back to Doma. Like snakes, they're as scared of Xenos as you are of him. The look in Hien's eyes, the whole exchange screams, yeah, but what's your real reason for coming here? Yeah, they're plotting, they're scheming. Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had naught to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might all be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphinaud, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. Yeah. But ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, No-chan, let's leave Alphinaud to dispense his copious knowledge. Someone is still sore from being made to watch at Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alize company. We are safe enough for now. You've more than earned a rest, my friend. Leave the interminable bits to us. I'm Fascinating. Worry not, Melchan. We shall take care of the rest. Go on and keep Alizé company. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth, Melchan. Though no weapons are drawn, a negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes can be every bit as high. One misplaced word, and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question. What to do while they prattle on? I might be using these in the... Yeah, I'll take these in case they're useful. His forgotten home. Alizé is pondering how best to make use of your reprieve from the tedium of negotiations. So many FF6 tracks. Ah, these some FF6 tracks here. Nice. Alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words, and it's not as if we'll be missed here. Or will we? Melchan, a moment if you would. Ah, Yagiri, and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Melchan? Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honour. Such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We may have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the woman who would do battle with our common enemy. And lest you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank her for containing the threat posed by the Kojin's vile icon. Now, if I may continue. As we speak, Lord Hien deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. The ambassador has the right of it. He's not like to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? I mean, I think it's a but thou must situation, but yeah, sure, it'll be my pleasure, I guess. In that case, I will join you as well. There is naught else to do until Lord Hien has reached his decision, and I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It's settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yangtze. Might we start at the town of Monzon? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Oh, yeah, yeah. The castle, yeah. Very well, if you will follow me. Yeah, that castle. Yeah, that sure, sank real good. Wrong way. This is a strange aetherite for access to this area. Wow. I'll admit, I was hoping for a more leisurely trip around Yangtze, but if it's a choice between this or listening to my brother rambling on, well, here I am. Would that something could be done about these mechanical soldiers? Want me to beat him up? I'll beat him up. Nay. Can this truly be Monzon? Home to the cream of Doma's samurai? I had heard that Yotsuyu intended to send some few of our automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. I have a phone call. I'll have to return that after the stream. There we go. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction effort should not prove difficult. Once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. I feel like he's maybe sent here to scope out the state of Doma's military. A big one. I don't believe for one moment that he came to see the sights of Yangtze. The question is, what did he come for? Lord Hien would often come here to gaze at the castle. He was but one of many to take inspiration from its majesty. It is a travesty. A travesty. I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Spoken like a true popularis, the needs of the people must of course come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river, yes. If you will follow me, I will ready our boat. Let's go onto the boat. Going on a boat. Uh-oh. Shiny. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? This excursion has proved to be more relaxing than I expected. Alizé? Alizé, the echo's telling me it's not going to be relaxing for much longer. It has been some time since I last visited Namai. Yet Issa often visits the Enclave with young Azami, so we do not want for news from the village. Aw, that's sweet. Alright. Ready to cast off? Alright, what's going on? Who we fighting? What we doing?
Get back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble.
Oh, Red Kojin.
you all right?
Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Fight, fight, fight. Kill them all. That's what the captain said. I will not let you harm these innocents. Trick attack. I grow tired of these games. Where are our reinforcements? Oh, this for 2 children? What do they even want with them? They mean to overwhelm us. See to their reinforcements, quickly. Now, aim for the younglings. Stand in front of them. We'll bear the brunt of it. We had to stack on them. Jerks attacking kids. What the frick? What the frick? Alright, what are you doing? You get a zap.
The art of my forebears.
If they would call for reinforcements, then so shall we. You get his calling her little shadow clone thing. Boom. Boom. Hold your ground. I will try to draw away their reinforcements. Not the captain's dead. Nice. Boom. We're in. Frickin' jerks. What are they doing?
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Aww.
goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of Imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
True reform can only come from within. The Empire will never change. Well, not as long as he's the Emperor. We need to get rid of that Emperor. But I don't... Yeah. Nah, I doubt you. I don't trust you.
Never? I wonder, would you have said the same of Ishgard? Believe what you will, but I assure you, the Empire can change.
That could be nice, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about this guy. Don't trust him. The Red Kojin's presence here does not bode well. We must inform Lord Hien. Quite the swordsman, isn't he? I wonder, did the Empire train him to kill before or after appointing him ambassador? Yeah. Dear me, I had hoped to convey my views on my nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action, and few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least, few who live to tell the tale. A guilty conscience. Asahi has had his fill of adventure for one day. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord? But what of Namai? You seem so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform, with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Subtly trying to make me feel guilty for not trusting him. Trying too hard to make me trust him, yeah. Like, I feel like those Red Kojin were probably paid off by the Garleans to attack so he could do this little little show. Hello. Ah! I just said hi and flew in front of you with a fat cat mount. Probably just wants to pat the cat. That's fair. It's a very good cat. Ew. The griffin just standing on the roof there. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Excited to unlock this Doman reclamation stuff. Start helping out the Domans. Well, helping them out more. We've kind of done a lot to help them already, but now help them rebuild. That's exciting. I trust you will inform Lord Hien of our encounter with the Red Kojin. If we are to deter them from encroaching on Yangsha, our response must be swift and decisive. I understand you served as the ambassador's escort. My thanks. Did you see the sincerity in his eyes when he spoke with the Azami? I feel strange saying this, but what if he truly has come to sue for peace? Well, we'll find out, I suppose. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin may well have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead. Lord Hien is expecting you. I will remain without and keep watch over our guest. And he was the one who asked me to go with them. Well, we had best not keep him waiting. Lord Hien was quite insistent that you join him. Pray go on ahead. I will keep watch over the ambassador. You're expected, my lady. Shall I show you in? A brewing war? Judging by the sparkle in Alphinaud's eyes, the discussion was riveting. How sorry I am to have missed it. I'm sure you are. Master Alphinaud has shared with us his knowledge of the icons, and reminded us of the threat they pose in so doing. It is strangely comforting to know that the Empire shares our concern. Feeling refreshed, I trust. We have considered the ramifications of this proposal from every angle, and I believe Lord Hien has reached a decision. Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Sakazuki. Rest. The Warrior of Light. Those two don't go together. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details. So please, tell us how it all unfolded. The Red Kojin? Here? Had there been any other such incident since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. If they are planning some new venture here in Yangsha, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them off. But tell me, and don't be modest, was Asahi truly the first to leap to the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you have always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? may very well be an honourable man. I still don't think he can be trusted. Yeah, he's definitely hiding something. Then the question of what his true intention may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to playing his game. For now, at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphinaud's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susano was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted their stores of aether, making subsequent summonings impossible. The sword isn't there anymore, though. That was given to Xenos. Assuming that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of aether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunshin and his people, and with their support, I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susano. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the Populares garner favour, I mean to see it done. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake, which I would see put right. One which has weighed heavy on my mind.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are. The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so?
Both.
With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? So, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Garleans shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough.
Nice. You're not really killing Yotsuyu, you're killing a scared child.
Did Gorsetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for Yotsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Aww. Hien is having to make so many hard decisions, yeah. Just right away. So much he has to do, so much he has to think about. And Gosetsu's really kind of sweet with her. A very kind of fatherly connection. Quite sweet. I had no idea Yotsuyu's return weighed so heavily on Lord Hien's mind. I couldn't say if Tsuyu's predicament is the will of the Kami, but Gosetsu certainly seems convinced. It would seem Lord Hien has at last reached a decision. The uncertainty in his eyes has given way to resolve. Rise of a new sun. Music! Cyan's theme. Armor. Lord Hien has at last reached a decision. With Yotsuyu safely in Gosetsu's care, all that remains is to answer Asahi's proposal. I realize other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Request accepted. Cutscene.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision, then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
I've got a bad feeling. Yeah, did Kosetsu ever get those bullets taken out of him? I hope so. Yeah, he probably needs extensive medical treatment. Forgive me, my lord, but has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Kosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. I'm sorry to have kept you awaiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reunion, but never did I imagine it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that, but alas, it is as you say. Tsuyu, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I'm a stranger to her. That much was clear to me from a single look. I leave her in your care. As you wish. Now, if you'll excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement, of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take time, of course. Of course. You may rest assured that your soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of the Kojin and their icon. Before you take your leave, there is one other matter. I'm informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing 2 young domans from a band of Kojin sellswords. I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of the Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of the Kojin or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Kosetsu. As before, I leave Yotsuyu to you. I invite the rest of you to join me outside. Let's treat Asahi to a proper farewell. Yeah, I'm worried about that private meeting. If Yotsuyu is to remain in Doma for good, we cannot keep her confined to this manor. The people must be made to see that she is no longer the monster they remember. Probably not a good idea to let him anywhere near her. I think we should have had someone supervise that meeting. That was a... If my dear sister's memory does not return, I pray you will take good care of her. Lord Hien has made a wise decision. Our superiors will be pleased. I wondered if the sight of her stepbrother might bring Yotsuyu back to her senses, but mayhap nothing will. Nevertheless, we must continue to watch her until we can be certain that her condition is permanent. Hello? Alice Steelheart? Don't know who that is, but hello. If only our previous encounters with the Empire had been this cordial. Here's to the future, I suppose. Without the threat of Imperial attack hanging over our heads, we may devote our energies to dealing with the Red Kojin, and then there will be nothing left to impede Doma's restoration. The Ambassador's airship awaits at Castrum Fluminus. Let us be off.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting.
That was a very strangely delivered line.
Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
You stay away from me.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
I wonder if he's evil, yeah. Well.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the... Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
This is how he discovered samurai swords.
A host of rebels led by Lord Hien hold the Enclave across the river.
Lord Hien.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Surely you jest. That was Xenos Galvus, Legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
That was Lord Xenos.
Oh god, did he start admiring Xenos? Oh.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire. My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Oh dear.
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
We've heard worse in our profession, yeah. In that moment, Xenos became a weeb, and Asahi became a simp. Well. He has bad taste in aspirational figures. Lovely person. Very charming. Why the frown? Did he say something to upset you? Are you quite well? You looked as if you were about to faint in the ambassador's arms for a moment there. I thought perhaps now we could be at ease, but your expression suggests otherwise. What troubles you, Mel-chan?
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Turns out he's evil.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Yugiri. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping up the pretense for so long, only to drop it right before the very end? Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, 'tis possible emotion simply got the better of him. Remaining calm around the woman who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Kojin must be placed under surveillance, and the Garlean prisoners made ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of the exchange draws near, we will call for you. No, that's not gonna... That's gonna go real well. I should certainly hope so. Whatever the Empire's true intent, we would be on hand to play our part, either to defend Doma, or to help usher in a lasting peace. I had thought we might use this time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, mayhap it would be best if we remained in Kugane. Agreed. Between Yotsuyu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighbourhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Charting a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult enough. I am not so proud as to attempt the feat alone. To Kugane, then. Tataru and the others must know of what transpired here. Soon we shall see if Asahi is true to his word. If not, I will be glad to cut out that silver tongue of his. If what you saw of the ambassador is an indication of his true nature, this prisoner exchange may not be what it seems. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if your encounter with the Red Kojin was more than mere happenstance. Yeah. Ruby Bazaar. Milchen's like, wait, what? Not many tease you instead of asking for favours? Yeah. My character's not used to that. Thorough. Since we have naught else to attend to for the moment, perhaps this would be a good opportunity to look into the present state of Garlemald. Though I should probably speak with Sitaru first. Yeah, good luck, mate. I don't envy Lord Hien. So much rests on his decision. Welcome back, Milchan. We heard the good news about Kosetsu. I knew you'd find him. My, it seems you're all in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured you will be the first to know of it. Yes, of course. We're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers, but I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. About that. I wish to apologise to Taru. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I mean to reimburse the Scions, even if it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Soroban's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, Milchan should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. Forgive me, Milchan. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value, knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Rio and his associates have heard something on the subject. Why have I been lumped with this? Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Garlemald, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do of Asahi's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace could be forged between Doma and the Empire, what choice have we but to try? Lord Hien had the right of it. Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play his game. For now. Fending. We'll get the tanking one. Yeah, the evil potato smile. Oh, cutscene. I think we reached the end of 4.2, possibly. Arranging the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord will be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift.
I don't like this. At all.
I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
Meanwhile, in the Imperial capital.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
Xeno's clone. Okay. Solar cycle. The new sun. New sun rises over Doma. Whatever Asahi is planning, we cannot let him have his way. After all Lord Hien has done, the Empire cannot be suffered to hinder Doma's restoration. More often than not, it seems opportunity is wont to come knocking when the Scions are about. So long as you and yours remain here in Kugane, I'm certain a profitable venture will present itself. I will replenish our coffers, you wait and see. If all goes as planned, we will recoup the cost of Gesetsu's blade 10 times over. You mean if I do your side quest? Cyan's theme. And tanking gear. What does it look like? That's the important question. Interesting look. Ooh, it's very redyeable though. Not sure what class I would use this for though. I mean, like the appearance. I'll use this gear for Dark Knight, because Dark Knight isn't geared at the moment yet. Alright, well, that was 4.2. That was interesting. This Asahi guy. Ooh. What a concerning individual. Wow. I now have access to the trial side quests, so that's going to be interesting. Got lots of choices to what to do next. Where was he? Yeah, around here, the trial side quest. Maybe I'll do that, or we can do the 24-player raid next, or lots of cool choices. Let's go say hello to people. Stone Enclave. See if Hien's hanging around. Hojo wannabe. Who was Hojo? I forget. Hey, you giddy! If you're looking for Gosetsu, he is with Yotsuyu, keeping close watch of her. Yes, quite close indeed. Well, I hope he noticed that mirror thing and he's investigating it, because I'm concerned. Very concerned about that. We have spared no effort to increase the guard at every settlement here in Yangtze. The Red Kojin will trouble us no more. On that, you have my word. Oh, Hien. Until we know what Asahi is after, we can but wait and prepare for the exchange of prisoners. Have you come on business? Or perhaps to observe our work in rebuilding the Enclave? Feel free to look around. The people will be glad for your presence. Nice. How long does the dome and restoration stuff take to unlock? Should I do that now, or...? I do need to end the stream pretty soon. Not long at all? Okay, cool. I'll unlock that, and got more stuff I can do off stream. Precious reclamation. Kozakura is working like a woman possessed. Okay, Hojo's the douchebag scientist from 7. Ah, okay. Hello. Oh, Mochan! It is a rare honor indeed to receive heroes such as you. Pray allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kozakura, and I manage the accounts of the Shazankai. Oh, but you must be unfamiliar with our organization. Forgive me. At present, we are largely concerned with facilitating the reconstruction and revitalization of the Enclave. Needless to say, we have our work cut out for us. It's quite fortuitous, actually, you being here. I had in mind to petition your assistance. Ah, right you are. It's rather difficult to converse while staring at one's feet, and you would doubtless benefit from an explanation. As you may know, the Enclave was once the economic and cultural centre of Doma. Alas, it suffered terrible devastation at the hands of the Empire, both during and following the failed rebellion of yesteryear. That it and other ruins might stand as testament to the folly of resistance, extensive reconstruction was forbidden by the Imperial Viceroy. Of course, that is no longer a concern. At long last, we are free to rebuild the Enclave, to restore the heart of our once great nation, and show the world that Doma lives on. But as I said before, we have our work cut out for us. We have limited funds and material resources, not to mention a lack of skilled craftsmen. Which brings me back to the matter I wish to discuss with you, that of our brothers and sisters in Eorzea, the refugees that settled in Revenant's Toll. I'm given to understand that they have worked closely with the local leadership to build and maintain much of that settlement. Many knew trades before they left, and those that did not doubtless learned that they might earn their keep. If they were to return home and aid us in the reconstruction effort, it would be a tremendous boon. Would you be willing to speak with them on our behalf? Sure. The Four Lords Trials side quest has a lot of exposition. Ah, yeah. No worries. Hojo was the worst kind of slime. And in the remake, they managed to make him appropriately more creepy and disgusting. Oof. Sure the devastation wasn't the Empire's intent. Ah, Melchan. Taken an interest in the Shazankai? Well, this seems as good a time as any to discuss the matter. I'm grateful beyond measure to you and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn for welcoming Yugiri and my people in their hour of need. As the beneficiaries of this kindness, they have made every effort to repay you and the people of Revenant's Toll. Nevertheless, we here bear a responsibility as well. Kozukura, if you would be so kind. Yes, my lord. We will send them a considerable gift as a gesture of gratitude and goodwill. However, I would like that missive to be delivered to the Adventurers Guild representative in advance. If you were to personally hand it to the man, I would be honoured. Sure. Excellent. I knew I could count on you, my friend. Pardon my interruption, Kozukura. I look forward to seeing your progress. Oh dear, I hope we don't disappoint him. Anyway, I'll not keep you. Thank you again for the assistance, and safe travels. Quest accepted. Lord Hien's request takes precedence, of course, but perhaps you can use it as an opportunity to broach the subject of the refugees' return. Sure. Well, while we're in Eorzea, I want to go stop in and say hi to Lise. See what she says now. Keep forgetting I can use aetherites. Oh well. There's little aetherites in here. Hey days. I was on an adventure. I never realised Raoban was so affluent in matters of money and politics, though in hindsight it should have been obvious. He was a member of the Syndicate after all. His help has been invaluable, but I cannot depend on him forever. I have to be ready to stand on my own, even if I have to study. So long as the books aren't too large, of course. To Revenant's Toll. Yeah, the cat mount is just so adorable. It's so cute. There's a powerful mark here somewhere. Yeah. I'm busy. What's that, Melchan? Business concerning the Domans. Hien's missive. A letter penned by Lord Hien himself and addressed to Slaffborn of Revenant's Toll. I see. Lord Hien really needn't have gone to such trouble. But I know all too well how much our Far Eastern friends worry themselves over decorum. As for the matter of the refugees' repatriation, I'll not lie. We've come to view them as family, and will be sorry to see them go. Many of the other fellow frontier hands especially. So let us do you one better. I shall appeal to their Eorzean comrades, and invite them to accompany the Domans on their journey, that they too might aid in the reconstruction of the Enclave. I expect many will jump at the opportunity. A costly thing to send so many people, to be sure, but owing to Lord Hien's generosity, we seem to have found ourselves with a surplus of funding. It's hard to imagine the Toll without the Doman refugees. They helped make it what it is today. What am I saying? This is a happy occasion. Go and tell Hozan the news. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. Aw, they're gonna go home. Hozan should be working outside the house. The sooner you tell him, the better. There's no shortage of preparation to see to. Ah, there you are. Ah, they're all here. No matter where I look, all I see is stone. I fear the grains we brought with us will not grow here. Revenant's toll has grown tremendously. As we move forward, instead of breaking new ground, perhaps it is time to focus on refining that which already stands. Oh, Melchan, what a pleasant surprise. Whatever business brings you here, I pray it will keep you a while. Do make yourself comfortable. I appreciate the young one's concern, but as Isildur has taught me, age is but a barrier in one's mind. These old bones can still put in a good day's work, and the spirit is amply willing besides. Oh, very good to see you, my friend. Though not at all expected. You look as though you have something important to say. Do you? I know not what to say. Return to Doma? Has the day truly come at last? Wait here while I summon the others. This concerns them all. Exciting music started for a few seconds. My word. And they are already making arrangements for our return. Aww. Quite the long face, Higiri. This is cause for celebration. It is, aye. Like all of you, I have dreamed of this day since the moment we left Yangtze. But now that it has arrived, I cannot help but think of those to whom we owe so much. Slafborn especially. Indeed. Even if it were possible to leave this very moment, I could not. Not until I thanked the people here for everything they have done for us. I remember when we first arrived in this land and learned of its troubles. Though disappointed, I understood why no one would grant us shelter. Who were we? Why risk so much for strangers? But this place and these people were different. When all others turned us away, Revenant's Toll welcomed us with open arms. I love Doma and Lord Hien with all my heart, and want nothing more than to return and help rebuild. But I implore you, Hozan, we must first do our utmost to repay their boundless kindness. Never did I intend for us to disappear into the night like thieves and vagabonds. Everything you have said is right and true. All labours we have undertaken will be seen to a measure of completion. That much goes without saying, I'm sure. I will speak with Slafborn and ensure that we have enough days to prepare for our journey. In the meantime, I would encourage you all to prepare gifts and so forth. Very good, very good. It would not do to leave without saying proper farewells, else we would labour under a cloud of regret. At my age, one appreciates every opportunity to put their affairs in order. After all, I may not weather the journey home, much less another one to Eorzea. Ha! Given your constitution, father, I should not be surprised if you bury us all. If you have no pressing obligations, Melchan, might I impose upon you to assist us with our final preparations? Since this is all quite sudden, many of our people may require a second opinion on a farewell gift or something else. All I ask is that you make yourself available for any such consultations. Would that be alright? Nah. I'm very busy, you know. I need to go have dinner. Thank you, my friend. We will look for you near the northern gate. Quickly now, everyone. Let us not keep Melchan waiting. Where are we going? Down there. Wait for Domans to seek your counsel. Okay. Assisting the Doman refugees with their final preparations will take several minutes. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Actually, hang on. I'm just going to look up how much is after this. Precious reclamation. Doman Enclave. Okay, there's actually 3 quests. So maybe I'll leave this and I'll do this. This might be good to do while I'm in queue waiting for like the 24-player raids actually, because I'm usually looking for something to do while I'm waiting on those queue times, because they were quite long for the Mark raids. Yeah, so I think I might leave this for when we're waiting in queue for stuff. Because there's another 2 quests to get through before we actually unlock this stuff. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream. I'm quite hungry. And next time, well, we can either start the trial series or we can start the 24-player raid series. Those are both pretty exciting options, actually. I'll see what I feel like. Got some fun content to do. Okay, who's streaming? Lots of people still playing Metroid Dread. I can send you to Jordan Rasco, who is watching Only Connect with her chat. Only Connect is a British game show. It's very difficult. Very entertaining though. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. See ya!